believe he's really gone.
Zeb's dead, baby. Zeb's dead.
Was it 2005 this thing came out?
Yeah, 2005.
2005, Magic Roundabout. I had it on DVD. You had it on DVD.
We all had it on DVD.
Sure.
It's based on a series nobody watched.
To be fair, my mum watched it.
And my mum watched it. I'm a liar. Everyone's mum watched it.
It's a little bit interesting, maybe. Go get your mum. Get her to watch this video,
Tell her I said hey.
obviously, and report back to her, I guess. What are we doing?
So, the Magic Roundabout was released in America with a complete script rewrite and then a redub with American Hollywood actors.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to look at today. This is what we're going to do.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did. It's called Doogal. Like I said, they rewrote the entire script, made it more comedic. They punched it up. You know, they made it better by adding more jokes.
I remember it being... It was alright, wasn't it? It was alright.
It was alright. It was alright.
Did it need the extra jokes? Sorry, get on with... Sorry, I'm interrupting.
Is a movie fun? A movie should be more fun. It should have more jokes. More jokes means more quality, you know?
What's Magic Roundabout again? Because, like, no one knows, so we should probably tell people.
Do you want me to just read the synopsis off the Wikipedia page?
Whatever.
For the series or the movie? For the series or the movie?
It's your thing. Do the film. Pick a lane. Yeah.
Oh. The Magic Roundabout, also known as Sprung the Magic Roundabout, is a 2005 animated adventure fantasy comedy film based on the television series of the same name. Unlike the show, which was presented with stop-motion animation, this film utilizes computer-generated animation. The story sees a group of unlikely heroes who go on a quest to stop a reawakened villain who intends on freezing the world from receiving a set of powerful diamonds. So, basically...
There was the good spring person had to fight the bad spring person, and to do that, they so that in the roundabout they are like characters on the roundabout.
I think there's just horses on the roundabout.
So why is there a cow and a snail?
Because sometimes love is beautiful.
Okay, pretty fucked. Okay,
That's so wrong.
just get on with the fucking thing, man.
Okay, so we're gonna look at the characters and who voiced them, the British one and the American one, and rank it as an upgrade or a downgrade. Are you ready today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so let's start with an iconic character that everyone knows. The train. So in the French version, I know I said I said before we were recording I wasn't gonna do the French version, but this is important.
Obviously, yeah.
So in the French version, the train doesn't talk, but then in the UK one, Lee Evans voices the train.
Okay. He was big then, wasn't he? Around that time.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember who Lee Evans is.
He's in Doctor Who, if that helps.
Wow.
Did that narrow it down?
Don't you love it when someone loves pointing out any British actor and it's like they were in Doctor Who? Don't you love that?
Yeah, I guess I do. Guess I love that.
So, is it an upgrade from not talking to Lee Evans? What do you think? Is it an upgrade?
I don't. You've said the train first, like he's the main character.
He is a means of traversal throughout the story.
Right.
So, upgrade or downgrade? Upgrade or downgrade?
From non-sentient to sentient, I reckon. So our options are what?
He's sentient, he just doesn't speak. He makes like train noises in the French one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying they just got Lee Evans to do train voices.
No, there's train noises in the French one, but then Lee Evans
Right.
talks in the UK
Yeah.
one.
What's my options?
Upgrade or downgrade? Or like, honestly, it could just be a horizontal slide.
Yeah.
But then in the US version, they cast Chevy Chase as the train.
Oh.
And I feel like that's an immediate downgrade.
Yeah. 2000s Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know what you want me to do with the upgrade, downgrade.
Is that an upgrade or a downgrade? Lee Evans to Chevy Chase.
Lee Evans number 1, non-speaking train number 2, Chevy Chase number 3. Is that what we do?
Wow, Lee Evans on top, Samuel Davies 2025.
Yeah. Was that the wrong answer? Sorry. I don't really remember it that well.
Okay, now we're just not going to acknowledge the French cast at all going forward. So, now the real main character, Doogal, the dog. In the UK version, he's voiced by Robbie Williams of Better...
Robbie!
Robbie is the man of the hour. I loved Better Man, actually. I had a good time with it.
So nuts. I need to talk about it in the end of year video when I did 2024.
We need to talk about it right after we finish this video, actually.
We can talk about it now. We'll talk about it right now. Is that cool?
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on Better Man? I think you saw my tweets about Better Man. I love Better Man.
I hate musical biopics. So I was like, this has got to be something radically different or I am walking out. This was our third film of the night. We had done a real marathon. So if this was even like momentarily bad, we were passing. But the CGI monkey means that you can't take even a fucking second of it seriously, which is a really strange creative choice.
Like, Robbie Williams has always had this weird ironic, like, dissonance to himself. Like, you know, that kind of, like, wanting to be taken seriously, but also wanting that kind of comedic factor, the cheeky persona that he kind of takes on.
He's just a cheeky chappy.
He's a cheeky monkey.
Oh, that's why. It really would be the most insufferable movie in the world if you had to look at Robbie Williams or like someone else really putting in a hard performance.
I think also the monkey really helps with some of the more absurdist qualities. Like, you can just kind of cling to it because you're already dealing with the kind of, like, you're dealing with a Planet of the Apes monkey, so it's like there's that very similar quality from the jump.
It was so fucking sick when he's doing like cocaine and stuff, or even like in like sincere moments, and you cut back from Steve Pemberton to the monkey, and I was bursting out laughing in the cinema. A joyous experience.
I really liked, you know, the period where Robbie Williams had frosted tips in real life. The whole monkey was just blonde.
Yeah, yeah. They sort of shrugged their shoulders at that bit.
It's made with such, like you were saying, egomania, but also a very self-critical lens in a way that something like Rocket Man doesn't have.
No, but it's still got a lot of similarities with Rocket Man because the very framing is cutesy. Musical biopics are very cutesy, and no matter what fucking second act troubles they go through, the same second act troubles they all go through.
The rock DJ scene is incredible.
Yeah, man. There's parts where it's like an actual musical that we don't really get much of at this point, especially not from our neck of the woods. The Avengers Endgame fight with all the monkeys at the festival. It just makes me fucking wonder how much money got funneled into this. Why? How? It's a real outlier. It's really bizarre shit.
It's delicious. I love it.
Yeah, it makes me so excited.
So for the United States version of the Magic Roundabout Doogal,
right,
they cast
yeah.
Doogal. You know the little brother in Elf.
Yeah.
Like, Doogal just sounds like a little boy instead of Robbie Williams.
Oh. I guess.
But little American boy.
I guess that fits. I know. I don't. Again, didn't really watch the show. Does that work? Go ask your mum.
Please wake up. Don't leave me. This world means nothing without you.
Sorry, old buddy.
No, it can't. She can't.
Upgrade, downgrade.
Downgrade, because Robbie Williams is a cheeky chappy, and that monkey movie was funny.
What if he was a cheeky little dog that loves sweets and lollipops?
I did remember, I think as a kid I did like Doogal, and I looked at him and thought, lovely, there's Doogal. But
Doogal is all of us. He is the Daniel Blake of the Magic
like,
Roundabout.
I would say even up to an hour ago, if you asked me to name that character, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Want to know something really weird? So in the UK version, Doogal's spelled with a U, then the American one, it's two O's.
Oh yeah?
Why did they feel the need to do that?
I don't know, I can't. I'm probably gonna cut that out. It's alright.
Oh, sorry. Did I get
No,
racial?
it's just, sorry, so it was me. I made a bit of a dead end.
Oh, fair. Okay, next up is the character Florence.
The girl.
That's
The
Doogal's
girl.
best friend, the little girl. She gets frozen. She's kind of a non-presence in the movie if you really think about it. She's kind of the MacGuffin.
Doogal! Doogal, I knew you'd make it. You're just in time for the concert.
I remember, like, one of my actual memories of the film is it sort of expects you to, like, have a familiarity with the characters already.
Yeah, it's like a legacy sequel.
It's like, oh no, not what'd you call her?
Florence.
Not Florence. The stakes of the movie are Florence, who we've known for 90 seconds, right?
And the show was off the air for 30 years, you know what I mean?
It's a big ask for the target demographic.
Okay, so in the UK version, Kylie Minogue voices her.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that? Any thoughts on Kylie Minogue? I think that we should get a Kylie Minogue biopic next because she is also, like Robbie Williams, someone who never took off in America.
What you think we should just start bombarding America with biopics back at them?
We're forcing them to go through what we went through.
That sounds fucking great. Mika, when? Mika is in phase 4. It's contributing to this, this video premise and the current topic are both reminding me that culture is frozen in place. Did you see New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve on both main British channels, it was a throwback act. One of them was Sophie Ellis-Bextor, and the other one was Robbie Williams of Doogal fame.
Oh, wow!
That was what was on both sides, and
I was at work. I was working New Year's time and a half, baby.
So is it like the rabbit next, or?
So no, we haven't even covered who voices Florence in the US version.
Oh right, yeah, of course. Zoe Deschanel.
Kylie Minogue.
In the US one.
Yeah, in both of them, I was kind of fucking with you for this one.
That's a bit funny.
Is it?
Yeah, sure. Like, why'd they keep her, but not the others? I guess I don't know.
There's one other character where the actor stays the same across them, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to let you guess, and I'll give you 5 points if you get it.
Bill Nighy.
Let's move on. So there's the villain of the movie, Evil Zebedee.
Tom Baker.
Also known as Zeebad. Yes, Tom Baker voiced him in the UK version.
Soon I will have the second diamond, and all those stranded simpletons will have is each other for dinner. Sam, you're ruining the moment.
Thoughts on Tom Baker is getting so old.
It shocks me how old a man can get.
Yeah. R.I.P. Jimmy Carter, by the way.
Oh, off he goes.
I thought he'd outlive us all. No, Tom Baker's staying there, girl.
I reckon he will. I reckon he can.
It's crazy how many box sets Big Finish have recorded in advance, isn't it?
Let's not go into Big Finish's business model because it might end up being quite a disturbing venture.
Who do you think voices Zeebad in the United States version?
I reckon it's Tom Baker again.
Jon Stewart of The Daily Show, so no 5 points for you, I'm afraid.
Okay. Yeah, that's a real bummer.
Have you ever laughed at a Jon Stewart joke on The Daily Show?
I cannot picture Jon Stewart or his Daily Show.
See, the thing is, the way he looked in my head, he does not look on his Wikipedia page. Like, there's like a beard that I've never seen on him before. And it's kind of freaking me out. Who took over? It was Trevor Noah that took over The Daily Show from Jon Stewart, isn't it?
This isn't my world. I'm afraid. I don't know.
Wow. What do you know?
Okay. Well.
So
sorry. Yeah, we'll make a Doctor Who video next time if that's really all we can do between us, I guess.
What do you know?
I know that Bill Nighy plays the rabbit.
The science guy?
No. Bill Nighy, villain of Detective Pikachu and Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End.
You're right, he did play a guy possessing a Mewtwo in that movie.
He's my favourite actor in the industry. If we could just talk about him for a bit, that'd be great.
Girl, you really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing.
I was talking about Time with one of my co-workers the other night.
Sure.
That movie's fun.
It's a hard rewatch. Last time I was not into it. Only the Bill Nighy scenes worked for me. And I'm saying this as a big McAdams fan.
We're going to go back in time, son, and we're going to play football or something.
you gotta go kiss the girls, but don't kiss them in the right order, boy. That's my son. That's my dad.
I don't think I could ever go back to it because
It's creepy.
there's a tweeness to it for the subject matter. There's a disharmony when you think about it too long.
But when it hit in that sweet spot back in 2013, and it has a very good life moral at the end, a truly good one. Richard Curtis sort of swung out the park with live every day like you've lived it before. That shit's nice, but I'm not sure it was worth it.
I like the bit where the mariachi band is in the bedroom and he's going to propose to her and it just doesn't go to plan. I thought that was quite humorous.
I suppose so.
So, Tom Baker to Jon Stewart, upgrade or downgrade?
So Tom Baker, I mean, I can talk to this one. Tom Baker's got one of those voices. So.
Yeah, but Tom Baker didn't host the Daily Show, did he?
No, guess he didn't. Was Jon Stewart doing a lot of like 2005 voice work during that time?
Time to go through his little thingamabob and find out.
Do we have that? Oh, sorry.
You're welcome.
Hey,
so Brendan.
take it easy. All right, we're overlapping
Oh, really?
a lot. No, like a lot. I think there's some. I think we have some lag, maybe.
Ooh. I'm opening a box of celebrations right now.
That's right.
Intrude. Before we freeze, there's something I've been trying to tell you.
Brian the Snail. He was voiced by Jim Broadbent of Daniel Fry fame.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on Daniel
I
Fry?
remember the Snail.
What are your thoughts on
I don't know Daniel Fry.
No, the one that went on the big walk. Harold Fry, my mistake.
Fucking hell, that film. I hated that. I should have walked out. He walked out on his wife.
Yeah, it's a really weird movie, isn't it?
Yeah, the second that the whole suicide subplot comes into it, it's like, oh, well, that's going to set everything right. That makes everything clear. Not remotely.
They kind of dwell on Penelope's plight and the whole thing, but not really. They make her out as if she's the one being unreasonable.
Well, she's not doing anything, so cinematically, how can you represent her without making a fuck-off boring film?
She's really good in Afterlife for how shit Afterlife is.
Who plays the slug in the American one?
William H. Macy.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
That's interesting.
William H.
He's in Boogie Nights.
Jim Broadbent, I think, makes a lot of sense, but without hearing the delivery,
We probably should have watched both of these cuts before we did this.
Well, yeah, but I haven't seen this film since 2008. But that's fine. I reckon that's the right amount of time. People our age.
Yeah. I feel like Martin Freeman should have voiced Brian the Snail because he looks like him.
Yeah, he looks quite horrifying from memory.
Yes.
Downgrade.
Downgrade. Okay, so Ermintrude the cow, Joanna Lumley.
Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night.
Hated that fucking character. I hated that character.
Roseanne Barr, like she's just saying some crazy stuff. Forget about the roundabout, what about these pronouns? That's what she'd say.
Yeah. Might be a bit early for that, though.
No, she was ahead of the curve. She had divine visions. But, like, they didn't make her a better person or anything. Like, she had, like, That's So Raven visions. But she just became worse.
Who's the other spring person?
We'll get...
Okay. But, like, you've got the cast list. It was your idea, like, so... There's a red one, there's a blue one. I can tell you that.
So in the UK one, Ian McKellen voices the Zebedee toilet.
Oh, that's so brave.
Thank you. I was very proud of that. So you... Oh, wait, you meant it was a good get for the cast. I thought you were laughing at my Skibidi toilet joke.
I didn't hear... Oh, do you want to do it again? Sorry.
So Ian McKellen plays Zebedee toilet. See, it's not as funny now.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
we'll just keep...
No,
Listen.
I get it. Sorry. I'll fix it. I genuinely didn't hear it.
Whatever. So...
Yeah, so he's the red one.
He is the red one, yeah.
Take good care of this little box of tricks. It may save you in your hour of need.
He was quite intimidating.
Zebedee, I thought he was quite charming and nice. A friend to all.
I just don't really know why he was a spring person, I guess. I guess my childhood brain never really got past that.
Oh, so you just judge people?
That's a bit of a stretch.
How so?
Which one is it? Come on, help me out. Is it Zebedee or is it
Zebedee? It's Zebedee.
Who's the other one?
Zeebad.
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 Wait, so Zebedee's the good one?
Yes.
Oh, well, that explains it then. That explains why they...
I feel like you've...
No, I'm listening.
Do you not even know other...
I am obviously listening, but they're very, very similar in concept and name. Who plays him in the American one? Who plays Zebedee in the American one?
This man just lost 5 points because it was Ian McKellen in both versions.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you were doing that thing. That's pretty good. That's all right. Yeah, I can see the vision. I can see that.
No more points for you.
There's no point system, so that's absolutely fine.
Exactly, because you've got no points.
Is there anyone else?
Dylan, but he's also called Flappy in the French version.
Okay. Dylan's cool. That's Bill Nighy.
Dylan!
What?
Bedtime!
Gee, thanks for waking me up to let me know.
Yeah, Bill Nighy, the science guy.
Second time you made that joke, but that's all right.
Yeah, because you've not been hearing me for most of the video. I thought I could repeat it without you noticing. You're still here? You okay?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I think there's someone at the door.
I was going to say it's me, but it's clearly not. But
That'd be funny.
it would be, wouldn't it?
So we've got the rabbit. We've got the... No, there's the American
we're not,
one.
the thing is, I already told you before we record, so it's like, what's even the point of, like...
Well, it's for the video. It's...
A lot of things are for the video, but it's like, how about you... Do you want to tell them?
Sure.
Do you even remember?
I do remember. I do cherish our time together.
Me too.
It's instead of Bill Nighy, my favourite actor, they went for Jimmy Fallon.
And there's the man whose biggest claim to fame was meeting the Costco guys that one time.
Jimmy Fallon of Universal Studios Tram Tour fame.
Jimmy Fallon of that one episode of Smiling Friends with Mr. Frog.
Jimmy Fallon of Top of My Hit List fame.
Oh, you want to hurt him?
I'd love to hurt him.
Or is it a different kind of hit list? I don't know.
Jimmy Fallon is like, if I can be real with you, I tune into his... I watch the highlights of his show on Facebook like every other week, and I'm always upset when he's not massively defaming himself, or when the program isn't like a series of torture, Guantanamo Bay style exercises.
Do you remember Arthur and the Invisibles?
Sure.
Because he is in that, but then he's also in their like 2 direct-to-DVD sequels. Like he pulled up for all 3.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking at this right now.
There's a theme park ride of Arthur and the Invisibles. I don't know what country it's in, and it's like mega big budget.
I'd assume it's France, because that's where it's... Does Jimmy Fallon just love being in like American dubs of friendship?
Any other characters in the Magic Roundabout list?
We've still got a few left to go.
But main cast, like main guns are
Okay,
done, right?
so Soldier Sam, he was Zebedee's little foot soldier.
Aim, Sergeant Sam, 1st Decorative Clockwork Regiment, sir!
You know, remember him?
I do a
He's
bit.
Like,
He has my name.
so he was voiced by Ray Winston in the UK one.
Right. Some classist casting there.
Go on. Speak your mind.
No, that's all I got.
Oh, okay. It's a bit blunt, I guess.
Maybe.
And who do you think voices with the US version?
Well, I've gone on to the Magic Roundabout wiki.
Oh, okay.
And it's Bill Haight.
I feel like you're cheating now.
I'm just trying... Listen, this is an information delivery video.
I feel like I have to subtract more points from you for this.
There's no points.
Exactly, because you don't have any.
So it's Bill Hader. Bill Hader's pretty good, alright?
I like Bill Hader. I like Bill
Are
Hader.
we still doing the upgrade thing? Upgrade, downgrade?
We have not done that in a little bit, have we?
It's an upgrade.
Is it an upgrade? Do you think so?
Yes.
Is this our first upgrade of the video?
Yes.
Confetti falls on the... Get a confetti green screen effect if you want.
I don't want to edit that in.
Oh.
On the wiki, Soldier Sam's likes are being practical, everything in order, pleasing Zeebad, formally, and dressed in uniform. Dislikes, failing Zeebad, being put under spells.
See, I don't like being put under spells either, if I'm being honest.
Zeebad, eventually, and bananas. I don't remember this movie. There's a bit where they're on a minecart.
Oh, you're thinking of the video game Donkey Kong Country.
No.
Oh, you're thinking of the film Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Oh, you're thinking of the minecarts from the Magic Roundabout.
Oh, yeah. So there's the elk/moose character.
No.
Who do you think voices him in the UK version?
Not a fucking clue. Don't remember him.
Nobody. It's a silent character.
What?
But then in the US version, they wrote some dialogue for him, even though there's no mouth flaps. Kevin Smith is playing him of Clerks and Clerks 2 fame.
Ooh.
There's a narrator, but only in one version of it. Which one do you think it is?
The French one.
No.
Okay. The British one.
No.
The American one.
No. Yeah, it's the American one. I think about narrator voices in American cinema.
Morgan Freeman.
Judi Dench.
What?
Mm-hmm.
But she's not good enough for our one.
That's the crazy part, isn't it? That kind of threw me when I first saw it. It's like, wow, Judi Dench, we don't get her, but the Americans do it. Upsetting.
I guess this comes from a lack of knowledge on like what the Magic Roundabout was. Was it a British show originally? Was it from France and it got exported everywhere?
It was BBC actually.
Right.
But the thing is, it took French stop motion and then reworked itself entirely.
That makes sense. A Power Rangers situation.
Yeah. But in the case of like this movie, it more faithfully adapted the French script, but then it just changed the names. It's like, you know, like more modern like anime dubs where they'll use like legacy terms from like older dubs, but they'll overall stay more faithful. It's like that.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Not massively, but it's pretty good. I'm looking at some of these screenshots from the Magic Roundabout, and some of them are quite harrowing.
Tell me more.
Like, I just didn't realise the movie was like this intense. They've got their little like storybook village. That's lovely.
Yeah, and then they go to like the Arctic. They go to like the volcano, and they.
I found a YouTube video. I'm gonna send it over in the chat. Oh, you liked that, huh?
I was not disappointed.
You are the 259th viewer of that.
Thanks for watching.
What if the fandom get really up in arms about this?
What, the Magic Roundabout fandom or the Doctor Who fandom who have been tricked into watching this video?
The former.
Honestly, in my heart, I'll say sorry. Sorry that they're not getting laid.
What's your fucking problem? What's your fucking problem?
Owned. What's your fucking problem? See, now you're actually being hurt.